Hey guys, welcome back. If any of you actually watching this have seen my other videos, just got back from the range today. Had my my AR out there with the SpecOp Manufacturing AR upper, and I just kind of wanted to do a range day wrap up. How I felt the upper ran and all that good stuff, the accuracy of it, and also wanted to share with everybody out there what the nickel boron does. I haven't wiped it down, haven't cleaned it or anything. I just wanted to kind of share with everybody the what the nickel boron bolt carrier group actually does. So let's start off, talk about the accuracy of the upper. I thought it was very accurate. For what I was doing, I was actually pretty rushed. I only had about 20 minutes before the range closed for me to get a zero on the reflex sight that I'm using. So at first, it was completely off paper, so I took 4 of them, put them up there, found where I was, and then started dialing in from there. And you can tell, I did my first 3 rounds right about here. It's about a nickel to a quarter size shot group, and then I just started banging away. Did 30 rounds or 27 rounds pretty rapid fire. And I mean, that's still a pretty tight shot group at 25 yards for, I guess you could call it semi-rapid. I wasn't fucking bang, 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 bang. But I was shooting pretty quickly. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Next week, I'll be going back out to the range so I can, shoot fleas off of, or shoot the wings off a fly. I'm gonna get it that accurate or that dialed in next week. Also, I got a couple additions that I added onto my AR. Let's start by ensuring that we got a clear weapon. All right. Sorry, I only have a cell phone to record these videos on. That's why the camera's so crappy. But get around the chamber, no magazine in. Alright, so we're clear. Okay, so first edition, we'll start from the back and make our way forward. If you hear any rattling around, I've got my Allen key in there for zeroing my sight, and it's just inside the pistol grip. So any rattling around you hear, that's what that is. Alright, so added the Magpul bad lever. So far, it's pretty neat. I really like it. I haven't done any kind of tactical situations with it. I mean, I was just bench shooting today. Like I said, I only had like 20 minutes to get it sighted in and shoot some rounds, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. I've never used it before today, and I very much enjoyed it. Hopefully I can take it down the tactical lane on our local range that I go to, and I can run it through some paces there. Another addition is just a Blackhawk rail mounted sling mount. I've got it mounted right there somewhere in my a pile of crap. I've got a quick detach sling adapter that I'll add it onto there so I don't have to put it in there. It's not cutting out my sling. And I also got a muzzle brake. This one is the Troy Industries Medieval 5.56. It's got that nice little aggressive texture to it. So if you're a SWAT guy or you actually do tactical stuff, you know, SWAT, SRT, you know, whatever else there is, you can. It's another option, so you can break glass and shit like that. Other than that, I mean, it's a muzzle brake. I had to ask my shooting partner if there was a difference in sound, because I wear the Howard Light earmuffs, and he was shooting his AR right next to me, and honestly I couldn't tell a difference. But when I asked him, he said, "Oh yeah, there's a definite difference." It's a little. I think he said it's a little bit louder, and it's a little bit more. It's more of a percussion sound, I guess. So I guess it's got a little bit of a deeper sound to it, but that works pretty great. I mean, it doesn't eliminate all of the muzzle climb or all of the recoil. On my previous AR, I had a Phantom, a Yankee Hill Machinery Phantom muzzle brake on there, and that thing was incredibly loud. But I mean, it's muzzle brake. You know, you gotta expect that. But I saw this one in the store for 45 bucks. I was like, you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna pick it up. And I like it. It looks pretty cool. It works good. Works as it's supposed to, as a muzzle brake is supposed to. But there's that. And this is also my duty sling. I also use a VTAC on my military issued weapon. Standard VTAC doesn't have it's not the padded one, obviously. If you guys don't know about these and you do a lot of tactical shooting, or you wear body armor for your shooting, I would suggest using these, because for one, it's great. I mean, I love it. It's got the adjustable length on there, just with that. And then you can just pull it like that to tighten it back up if you're shooting without body armor. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like these. I started using mine about a year ago, and I haven't looked back. Yeah, it's really good. Sight mark, that reflex sight. At first, I mean, I was completely off paper. I was so far off. Like I said, I had to put 4 targets up there just to find where I was, and then make adjustments for there. But once we found where I was and started making adjustments, we got dialed in pretty quickly, and it performed very well. I had the sun. We were facing the west, so the sun was looking straight at our face. So I had to turn the sight mark up on it all the way as bright as it could go, and then I could actually see the reticle. So also, I guess that's just something to think about if you're looking at buying optics. And that's all the new additions I have to my AR. I guess we can talk about the performance. I didn't have any issues with the SpecOps, the way it performed. I had one malfunction, and it extracted and ejected the casing just fine, but it did not grab the next round, and there's no deformation on the next round. it just didn't grab it and push it in at all. It was just like it skimmed right over the top of it. But I mean, other than that, it was fine. She ran good. And all right, so I only put 90 rounds through it today. That being one magazine. First mag, I spent pretty much trying to get on target. And the next mag, I shot from the kneeling, just kind of screwing around. And then the next one was that one. I actually tried to get a legit, a good shot group going. So that's, yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and pop this sucker open and take a look at her. So it actually looks very clean. I mean, I've seen ARs with you put 90 rounds through it and it's just like caked. This doesn't seem that bad though. In case you're wondering what kind of lube I use, I mean, some people say, oh, it's nickel boron, you don't need to lube it at all. I use this, the M Pro 7 Gun Oil LPX, whatever. I was in the market, or I was at the store, I was like, man, I need some CLP. There's the hops. Oh, I'm kind of hopped out. So I decided I was going to look for something else, and I looked at that and I picked it up. I absolutely love it. I mean, I use it while on duty. I use it on my military guns. I use it on my personal guns. I've got a Glock. I've got an FN. I've got the Colt. I've got an M&P. I've got this. I've got a AR-10, I've got 590. Everything I've used it on is worked amazingly on. I recommend it, and it's only like $10 for a bottle. So, and it doesn't take much to get it going like that. Anyway, so back to the bolt carrier. You can see there's a little bit of grime up there by the gas key. They say all you need to do is wipe it off. You don't need to scrub it at all. So look at that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. Of course, now I'm banging it around. Pretty sweet. I like that. All right. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this AR. I guess next week I'll shoot another video whenever I shoot it at 100 yards and really get her dialed in, and I'll come back with some shot groups at 100 yards, so you can. I think that's a real good way to test an AR. If you got a shot group like that at 100 yards, maybe like that. If you can get a shot group like that at 100 yards, that thing is money. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with this. Definitely a good purchase. I would recommend to my buddies out there to pick up a SpecOp Manufacturing AR, or at least an upper from them. Thing's pretty nice, pretty sweet. And for anybody curious out there, brass deflector totally works. You see all the little brass dings on there. I know some people have told me personally, they've been like, I don't know why we got this stupid hump on the M4 AR-15. Thing's stupid. It's brass deflector. Whatever, the thing doesn't work. Yeah, shoot an AR without a brass deflector, and when you get hit in the face with a piece of brass, you'll know that it works. Alright, I've talked enough. I'm rambling on. So far, SpecOp, you guys got a thumbs up. Probably next week I will have a full review on how I feel about this this rifle. It's mainly the upper. That's where all the meat and potatoes are. I mean, a lower is a lower is a lower. You can get a freaking $50 lower and put a nice trigger in there. You're gonna be fine. Upper is where it really counts. You got to have the right bolt carrier group, the right barrel, everything, all that awesomeness. So, yeah. All right. Troy Industries, Magpul, RVG, SpecOp Manufacturing, thin profile, modular rail, handguard, whatever. SpecOp, low profile gas block, carbon length gas system, a SpecOp Manufacturing nickel boron bolt carrier group, sight mark, reflex sight, UTG 3x magnifier, Magpul Mo buttstock, which, by the way, there's a little bit of play on that, just in case anybody's curious. Magpul Mo Plus pistol grip. I like it because it's got the little storage space in there for anything that I might need. Once I get this thing dialed in, I'll probably keep some extra batteries in there for my reflex sight. Back up to the front. Blackhawk. Sling mount, Magpul bad lever. We got a BCM Veltor Mod 4 charging handle, and Viking Tactical sling. It's their standard Viking Tactical sling. So that's my setup. I'll have more for you guys next week. Appreciate you guys watching. Like if you like it, thumbs down if you don't like it. Leave comments, subscribe, whatever. I'm gonna try to post as many videos as I can. Got a knock off little cool guy action camera coming in, so hopefully I can get some find a rail adapter or something like that and do some shooting. Have that mounted up there. Alright guys, appreciate you watching. Stay safe out there and have fun.